Hey everybody, Customikes here. I'm here with Mr. Ray Silva, the builder of this car. This beautiful, beautiful, is it a 35? 35 Ford. A traditional custom with a lot of history, and owner built with some very famous people helping over the years. He built it a long time ago and done upgrades with his son and his friends over the years. He had it sprayed, he did all the prep, good stuff. And what I like about it is it's just all traditional, it's all smooth, it honors the custom with the K values, and it is one of the smoothest customs here. And it's, I've seen this car everywhere. They drive it everywhere. And I've chatted with them several times at different shows throughout California. And it's just a pure honor to be here. They don't know about it, but I have chosen this one to be the custom recipient of the Customikes Choice Award for Benedict Castle Concours. And I'm going to present this after doing a little bit of interview with them. But some of the things that weighed heavily on my choices here is the timelessness of this build, the purity of the custom heritage, the actual owner built to a large extent, and the owner maintained and owner driven hard. And he does it with his son. They're out here. His son is kind of the caretaker now, honoring his dad's vision of cruising this thing around and enjoying it. And it's interesting too, we were just chatting, and he asked if I wanted them to open the hood and all that stuff, and I'm like, no, it's okay. We know you got a good drivetrain in there, and he's going to tell us all about it. And but the key of it is with the custom with a K is you don't open the hoods, you don't ruin the lines, you don't, you know, this has so much harmony and flow, and it's so well balanced. It's got a beautiful chop top. You pop the hood over and you just break this line off. You can see it just coming and flowing, and it's nothing interfering. No door handles, none of the other stuff sticking out, and all the right stuff, the soda bumpers and everything. I'm just looking forward to sit down and chat with Ray for a little bit, and then present him with this wonderful award. So we're gonna set it down and chat with him for a bit. But I'm just, I don't know, I just want to go Google eye over it and make sure you see it from all the angles. And that way he doesn't have to do too much walking around. That's good. Yeah. So let me give him a microphone here. I'm going to set you down for a little bit. Bear with me here. I'm going to set you down. Hang tight. We'll clip this on you.
Okay.
Now you're live. So this is Ray Silva, the owner of this beautiful 35.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us about your beautiful car.
Well, I love to.
Yeah? Why don't you tell us a little bit about the story? What made you build this car?
Well, I was always a hot rodder.
Okay.
And my first car was a 29 Willis Knight.
Okay.
With an old sleeve valve. It was a convertible, 6-cylinder. And I sprayed it with a fly spray.
Oh, no kidding.
I was 14 years old. And then from then on, I started building cars. And I just love cars. I can't get enough of them. I'm 94, and I just enjoy it. This one here, I bought in Oklahoma, Iowa.
Iowa. Okay.
And I took my son back with me to check it out.
Okay.
And when we got there, it was yellow. It had no floorboards in it. The gas tank was in the trunk. It had a V8 engine in it, and I decided I wanted it.
Yeah.
So I told the guy that that's my car, I want it.
Yeah.
He says, well, you're going to ship it? I said, no, I'm going to drive it home. And he looked at me and he said, you're going to drive it? And I said, I sure am.
Yeah.
I says, it runs, it started, good enough for me.
Yep.
So I started home. We had a fire in the wiring.
Ooh.
Burned up the wiring, and the only thing we had was a roll of tape, and I taped up all the wiring to get it started again. We drove it about 10 miles, and the carburetor filled up with junk because the gas tank was in the back seat.
Yep.
And we finally got that taken care of, and about every 100 miles I'd have to clean the carburetor.
Yep.
And then we hit snow.
No, snow.
We hit snow coming back, no floorboards in the car.
Ooh, chilly.
Snow coming up through the back.
Yeah.
We had rags covering everything and no windshield wiper.
Wow.
And so we finally got it home. And then first thing I did was take off the spare tire. I couldn't stand the spare tire.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the yellow paint. It wasn't my favorite color.
Yep.
So I started working on the car, and I had Gene Winfield chop the top for me.
Woo-hoo.
He did some work for me many, many years ago,
Yep.
and his work is excellent.
Yeah.
So I took it to him, and I told him to chop it 3 inches. And when I went to get it, he says, 4 look better, so I chopped it 4. And I'm really glad that he did.
It looks so good.
He just did a beautiful chop on it.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started doing little things to it, taking off the door handles and so forth and so on. And then I started to get ready for paint, and I sanded on it for quite a while. And this is how it turned out.
It sure
I'm very
shows.
fortunate.
A while is probably a long time,
It was a long time.
but it sure shows up in the lines.
Well,
They're
thank
just
you very much.
beautiful.
Well, it has beautiful lines on it.
Yeah.
And the lines attract people to the lines.
Yep.
No.
One of the things I really like is the harmony and flow and balance and proportions of this car. It's not overdone, it's not underdone, it's just almost pure perfection.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I had to have skirts on it.
Yep.
I
So
had to have it.
what turned a hot rodder into a custom guy?
Well, it just fits my personality.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel very comfortable in it,
Yeah.
where I have built like a Lincoln 47 Lincoln Continental convertible, beautiful car. I had it set up, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I sold it.
Yeah.
I took it up to Pleasanton. It went the first day.
Yeah.
So then I decided I'm going to get a 35
Yeah.
because no one liked the 35. At my age, in my time,
Yeah.
they were the ugly duckling. So I said, I'm going to build a 35 and make them think they like it.
And look at what you turned it
Yep.
into.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And what I like too is that in a sea of hot rods, this one is the one that stands out.
Yes. it
There's a
does.
lot of red hot rods with the butt up in the air,
Yeah.
and big fat tires and all that stuff. This one I hear just, you walk by, it's like, ooh, look at that. You
Well, another thing is too that most of these people do a lot of work on the engines.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yep.
So they want to show them off
Yep.
to the hood. And so they lift up the hood.
Yep.
What does it do? It takes the lines away from the car.
Absolutely.
And then the next thing, I have a LS1 with a 4L60 in there.
Yep.
I got chrome on the engine. I got the air conditioners chrome, but I don't lift up the hood. If anybody wants to see it, I will lift it up, then close it.
Yep.
But I don't want to take the lines away from the car.
Like a true custom with a K.
Yeah.
Yep. You know how to do it. You know how to honor the story and honor the heritage. I know, that's another thing that makes it stand out. You look at all the other ones, the hoods and doors and trunks are open. And
Yeah. It
It's
detracts from them.
It
But
does.
a lot of them don't realize it because they put so much into the engine. They want people to see it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But your car has to show
Yep.
its appearance by the hood down and the doors closed, so people get an overall look at it and they say, "Oh, isn't that beautiful?"
Yep. It's not. It was designed to be all closed up. It wasn't designed to be a circus wagon.
Right.
You know?
Right.
No, I love that part. You know, and so the other thing about it is that you drive this thing everywhere. And it's clear by the engine choice and transmission choice and the AC and all that stuff, you enjoy it.
Oh, we enjoy it so tremendous. You know, if you put it in the trailer, it's really neat.
Yeah.
But you put it in the trailer, and you wax the car before you put it in.
Yeah.
You come to the show, you sit around and you talk to people, and then you take it home and wax it again. And it's in the trailer. And what pleasure did you get out of that?
Yeah.
When you could driving down the highway, people are saying, "Oh, stop, slow down, I want to take a picture. Oh, look at how beautiful it is."
Yeah.
And that is a thrill in itself,
Yeah.
whether it's in a trailer or not.
Yeah.
And a trailer is no good.
You know, we talked earlier, and it's like there's nothing like a bunch of kids in the back of the station wagon hanging up against the glass with two thumbs in the air and a big smile on their face waving when you drive by in a cool car.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. You know?
It's a thrill. And everybody's different, but I can't see putting a car in a trailer.
Yeah. There's a place for it. I understand it.
Well, there's a place when you break down, they tow it.
Yeah.
But that's the only time.
My hat's off to you because I've seen this car all over California, and you drive it everywhere, and it's just phenomenal to me. So, I wanted to do something special. I with the help of O'Brien Truckers, he helped me create something that was really important to me, and. At some shows, I pick a particular car for a Customikes Choice Award.
Uh-huh.
And he made me some bronze plaques.
Oh.
This is number 3.
That is beautiful.
And your car and your heritage and the way that you built it, drive it, honor it, I want you to have the Customikes Choice for Benedict Castle Concours.
Oh, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
I know. Thank you for always being an inspiration in our custom culture.
Wonderful.
It's all good, my friend. It's all good. You've earned that. What a car. I'm going to take a walk around it. Thank you, Ray. I'm going to grab the microphone for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's the story on this incredible ride. And it's an honor for me to do this. 94 years old. You heard the stories. I'm getting goosebumps just sitting here talking to him, and I'm going to spend a little more time with him. But thank you guys for hanging at Customikes. Thank you for supporting Teen Challenge and Benedict Castle Concours. Love you all. More of this coming. See ya.